I'm curious to know, from your perspective, how you think year one went here at Ole Miss.
Here she is over the middle, unannounced, but we're talking about her. A hat trick! There it is.
Brady finds the back of the net, and Ole Miss takes the lead.
Goal number 6 for Kelly Brady, and her 4th goal in 2 matches.
I'm very pleased with how I did, but I'm always striving for better. That transition into the Power 5 school and that Power 5 conference, I knew it was going to be challenging, but again, I don't want to sell myself short. I knew I could do it. That's why I came here, and I was pleased, but I'm looking to do even better this year.
The transfer from Central Connecticut, she said, when I was playing at Central Connecticut, I would watch Power 5 teams on SEC Plus or ESPN Plus, and I said, I can hang with these girls. And as much as I loved my time at Central Connecticut, she said, I think there's more for me out there.
What about Ole Miss stood out to you in Oxford that you were like, I want to play at Ole Miss?
First of all, when they just were emailing me, just the name of Ole Miss, it's a very recognizable name. But I was pretty excited about that. I flew here to visit, got to see all the opportunities they have for me here, and I was just blown away.
How much fun is this team to be around?
It's so awesome. The competitive atmosphere, we just all have so much fun with it, and we all are pushing each other to be so great. And off the field, such a supportive environment. I love my girls. I'm gonna remember them forever, gonna have all these friendships forever. We're all so different, and this sport brings out so many things in us, and we all complement each other very well. It just teaches us a lot of things about who we are as a person and our teammates, and it's very special. It made a lot of special bonds.
Before you were playing in college, you spent some time in Ireland, and you were playing soccer over there. How does someone as young as you were end up in Ireland playing competitively?
I'm a first-generation American. My dad's from Ireland. I had to get a citizenship in Ireland, so I have 2 passports. One UK passport and one American. I was able to try out with the Republic of Ireland U19 team because my dad is actually from Ireland. He was born and raised in County Monaghan. It was an awesome opportunity that came about from my past coach at Central Connecticut State University. He had set me up with a tryout to go over and just play with them, and I ended up making the team. And I played with the U19s in the Euros and some friendlies, and it was a great time.
So, okay, she's being humble about this because you were playing with the U19s. How old actually were you at this time?
I was 16 years old.
See, humble brag. We get it. We understand. But what was your favorite memory about competing at that level? Because you have to carry some really cool memories and friendships from that time.
Oh, wow. Style of play is very different there. So coming from what I was doing in ECNL and going out to play, I knew I was in for a special ride. The style of play was so different there, very technical, fast-paced. So I was excited to play at a very competitive level, and the girls loved that I was American.
They probably loved your accent, but you probably loved their accents too.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it goes. What do you love about Molly?
Molly is so supportive. She really is so supportive. She knows every player is different that comes through this program, and we have different needs and wants, and she just is able to complement them so well.
You got a cool story, Kelly. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much, guys.